ways people defend themselves. It seems almost endless. The most common thing that the news media would try to convince you is that people are defending themselves with firearms. But there are millions of firearms all over the place, and that's how people defend themselves. Yet, knives still kill more people than guns do. I said a knife kills more people than guns do. And of course, there's different sizes of knives, all kinds. And assisted opening, all kinds of speed knives, things like that, that can wiggle the branches. And of course, I know a few people that carry what the terrorists did on those planes, just box cutters in the name of defense, a box cutter. And of course, tools in general can be defensive. I know a guy that specifically carries a pair of pliers for work, and the guy says he can defend himself quite well with a pair of pliers. I know others that carry screwdrivers. This one is a tiny screwdriver like for your eyeglasses, that type of a screw, real tiny. It's almost an ice pick, and yet very concealable, yet very deadly as far as that goes, and ultra lightweight. I know a guy that just simply carries a wrench, but inside the hand, either way, makes it a formidable weapon. Absolutely. Still, I have people that just simply carry a pen in the name of defense, that they think that a pen would be able to defend them. On that line, I know a number of people that speak about using lasers in the name of defense, using a laser to defend themselves. And of course, then you get into perhaps pepper spray. Very small models with a safety, it's ready to go, and it could make somebody at short range have a very bad day, or equal the battle, if you will. Because in my humble opinion, using a spray on somebody, that means you're going to be fighting a blind man. He may be tough as nails, but he's going to have to fight you blind. Now, the downside is if it's in the wind, though, it may blow more on you than on him. There's a lot of different ways that people have used to defend themselves. I know people that carry sprays in their car, just simply a spray in the name of defense against, be it either a dog or a man that would attack them while they were in the car. As a cleaning agent, it definitely would blind that person or that dog without question. One of the things my father said he carried as a young man was a roll of nickels. You put a roll of nickels in your hand, I'm here to tell you, that gives you that little extra weight in a fight if you'd ever need to have to utilize something in that nature, and yet it was legal to carry. He said in his day, he said it was quite common for cops to come around, even in a rural area, and search the guys, and if they had knives and different weapons on them, they'd just take it away from them. They didn't put them in jail or anything, they just took your weapons. If you had a roll of nickels, they didn't take that away from you. And so that was what he utilized. Another thing he kept in his car was a pop bottle. In the name of defense, an empty pop bottle. And again, a cop ain't gonna get too testy with you with a pop bottle in your car. At the same time, if push came to shove, it might mean the difference between life and death in a serious, deadly serious battle. All kinds of things that you can defend yourself with. And I've seen and heard most of them, I think, in my 36 years of being Mr. Bill on the street. Be that as it may, what's the way that you defend yourself, or your plan B if the dark side shows up? Thank you for your time.